holidays. Yeah, I've had a very busy week. Went to France with some school friends, and the teachers ruined every single bit of it. They're so strict, and I mean, like, if you talked while the instructors were talking, you would be took off your activity, and I mean that's to the extreme just a bit. But yeah, it was like 40 degrees, and I've got a well good tan, and my tan line is like amazing from my wetsuit, and it was like bright red, like as if you think that it's gonna get blisters, to the point where it didn't, but I couldn't move anywhere. And now it's so brown, and it looks amazing. I've never been so brown in my whole entire life, and that's quite a big achievement. So yeah, coach journey was terrible. Like, if we were on the way and we had to get on a bus for like 2.5 hours to go to Dover, to get on a ferry for an hour and a half, to then get back on the bus for a 12-hour journey on the way to Rockley. And it was terrible. I hated it, and it was just like, ugh. Yeah, I got put on punishment duties for no reason, because you're not allowed to go in anyone else's tent when I wasn't even in a tent. And me, as one of like the 6 or 7 people that got caught, which were girls, got put on punishments, which was doing the washing up, which wasn't actually that bad compared to that we could have got sent home, but still it was so boring. And I can explain how annoying it was to know that you could have got sent home for doing nothing. And the teachers, ugh, just can't believe them. Literally, I was talking about a teacher, like nothing good, and I wanted to know the time, so I opened the tent thing, unzipped it, and she was standing out there. She scared the living daylights out of me. And if you talked after lights out, then yeah, you'll get in massive trouble just for coughing, and so strict for doing nothing. And I mean, that's just terrible. Yeah, there are quite a few activities. I don't know if I can remember all of them, but you did one day sail, and all sorts, but you did each activity twice. So there was mountain biking, kayaking, dart sailing, Pico, yeah, and I did the Pico, and that was a day sail, which is actually quite good, because when the wind hits it, you go so fast. But I had to say the darts was my most favourite, because we were going 20 miles per hour against the wind, and it was so funny, because nearly capsized, and it was so funny, and I was so hyper. And all the instructors were so kind, and none of them actually liked our teachers, which was the funniest thing out of all of it. So yeah, don't really know if I can mention anything else, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Bye!